Just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Hewlett here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, like any edge that you could create. But now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing to start this game. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. This is Walker on second. A lot of space ahead. Cuts it to the right, and they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. It was just job well done.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Going run again with Jacobs. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
19, 18, 5 years.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Panthers, Buffalo 18.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got it in the red zone. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pull that in front further, 13-zip. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And that should be Seahawks football.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Airing it out to start this drive. Cut by the open man. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a 20-zip lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, well, he just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can he get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead.
Bears nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. Throw left side, complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Motion. Half 85.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Yeah, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I just hear the sound, Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was third and extra long, and now it's fourth and forever.
On fourth down, Allen. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB's still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Check, ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Toss play. This is Walker. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third total score in this game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Rolling left, buying some time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Second down, Allen throwing again. Riding by his back, it's Jacobs. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. Working quickly here.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Allen on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
They will go. It's Allen. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. Getting out to his left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. That's complete. Sanders has gotten out right. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
First down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, right?
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called.
And it's another miss. His 2nd extra point has been off the mark. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. This return starts at the 5. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Allen now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Back to the air. Allen buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
5 wide. Ready? Alert! Alert! What's that?
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Round 80.
Fourth down. Here's Allen. And they get to him. The fourth down deal backfires with a sack, and it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Flush down out to his left. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, this offense has just been in tremendous rhythm. They've been able to stay on schedule. The key about sacks, tackles for loss, negative yards, it totally disrupts the rhythm and the play calling of that coordinator. Let's hope for this defensive sake, if they want to get in any rhythm, well, that's not the last sack of this ball game.
Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
What's that?
Here's Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to... protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Get up.
They give up the gut to Walker. Has some room to work. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
This is one for the ages here today. Not just a 5-touchdown game. That's remarkable in of itself. But the way he's done it's been spectacular. 2 through the air, 3 on the ground. This is a game he'll remember for the rest of his life.
For the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extended their lead. All right, I might have understood this a couple of touchdowns ago. At this point, I'm not sure you can find much justification for going for 2, but they did, and that landslide grows bigger still.
Kate, does this feel personal to you?
Yeah, it does.
It does, right? This feels personal, and honestly, I'm having a flashback to Pete Carroll, Jim Harbaugh, USC, Stanford. After the game, when those 2 went out on the field, like, what's your deal? what's your deal? What's your deal? Keep the camera rolling because this handshake's going to be rather interesting.
At their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Middle. Alert! Alert!
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Hey, tight.
Allen to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack.
319. Regular. Out. Half.
Allen looking to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Done. Out. Look out.
3rd and long. It's Allen. And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So that's going to push him back half the distance to the goal. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this 4th down. They are going for it. Allen. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think, were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over
there
and
you
over.
Go. Let's go. Now an inside give to Walker. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. I'll throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Let's go.
Now Walker. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. He gets half of the 8 yards remaining, partner. That gives him 2nd and goal from the 4. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Seahawks have the football, and they're in great shape with this sizable lead. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready? 60 by 6. 60 by. Ready?
Here's another for it. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Stopped for no gain, and now a big 3rd and goal decision coming up.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Get it. Pat the 60. Pat.
Trying to run it with Walker. And the run will not work. He is shot to the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal.
Go now. Liking 18. Ready.
They'll throw for it. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Seahawks continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. First and 10. Here's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trying to do some window dressing.
319. Stop. 56.
Allen setting up to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Will Johnson.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Here we go. Let's go.
Walker on first down. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They're going to pass it here. Hits him on the out route. And he's not going to get the first. He hit it real close, though. Didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 8.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks are running them out of the building. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. They'll try to run it in. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Brown 80. 5 wide.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is Cup. That's Cup. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So the Seahawks take this one on the road.
Gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouths get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome New Orleans with the indicator and the yellow.
First carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Allen going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing now is Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Allen now looks to throw. Same target. It's Jacobs again. The gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
To the air, Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
And the Bears' first down.
Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. To the 27-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Allen. They'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. An agile move, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Jacobs going to try the middle. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Here's Allen to throw it. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Looking to put a drive together. Now Sanders. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, break.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now they'll audible to something else. Completes it to Carmichael out on the right side. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. a few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield, and if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, it's locked. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing is locked. Over the middle, that's caught by T.O. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now it's locked. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they get him down shy of the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, the first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive is going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
19 yards. First down, Chicago.
Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And this one's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into air.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now Locke. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Luck now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Shifts by him. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. They'll run with Sanders. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They go backwards there 2 yards, and second and 1 is now third and 3.
Now third down and 3.
Back to throw, Locke. This one swung out to Williams. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys! Javonte Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it is 28-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A beautiful fake. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
First down, Bears.
Now Allen. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 31 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. So that, Charles, their first score of the ballgame, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
That 2 tight ends in the formation on that one, it looked to me like he had his pick of receivers downfield.
I think he was just planning on going over the middle. That's what he did.
Picked up first down, too.
Come on. Set on the Panther 60.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Will Anderson gets to him for the tackle. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 7. Now they'll change things up. Here's Locke. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, come 19, come 19. Middle, watch the middle.
From the gun on third down, Locke. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To throw, it's Allen. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Bears
working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
It's 2nd down.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen. That's Samuel. Caught left side.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's
Allen going to throw. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Allen, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Here's Sanders. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
no gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talked.
so typical. Body overdoing this, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. And you still more of this, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it.